Hello and welcome to the 445 Productive Through Joy show with your host and your boy, Dr. Michael Datcher. The show airs each weekday morning, hella early at 4:45 a.m. Here on YouTube's Michael Datcher channel, then 4:45 p.m. on Facebook Live. Today we're talking about miracles, yes, and productivity. What is the key, the connection, the relationship between literally miracles and productivity, all right? If you're new to the show, you can go to productivethroughjoy.com to see about us. We speak to groups, schools, and organizations about being productive through joy. We also, of course, offer live one-on-one productive through joy consulting with entrepreneurs primarily. Again, go to productivethroughjoy.com to see about us. If you're also new, allow me to say a few words about, you should also probably hit the subscribe button right now here on YouTube's Michael Datcher channel. And of course, share these videos on your social media networks if you are so inclined. All right, let's dive into the topic of today, miracles. Oh yeah, in productivity. For those of you who are new to the show, let me say a few words about myself first. This is your host and your boy, Dr. Michael Datcher. I am the author of the New York Times bestseller Raising Fences, which was a Today Show Book of the Month pick. That book's film rights were optioned by the actor Will Smith, whose people called My People, and I eventually agreed to write the screenplay for that particular project. I'm also the author of the acclaimed historical novel Americus, which will be out May 14th, which is crazy. Oh my God! Look for me in this town near you, May 14th, 2018, this next month. That's only in about a month from now. Oh my goodness, a month and 2 days. Look for me in your area code. You can also, of course, go to michaeldatcher.com to see the upcoming schedule, which will be up, I think, today or tomorrow. Um, what else? Yes, I'm also my educational background. I'm the former executive director of the World Stage, a literary and jazz venue here in California. My educational background is UC Berkeley. As an undergraduate, my master's is from UCLA, and my PhD is in English literature from the University of California at Riverside. I am currently a professor of English literature at Loyola Marymount University here in Los Angeles. I'm an expert at being productive. I don't say that to brag or boast, but people are oftentimes surprised at my level of productivity given how crazy my own personal life is. I am the product of a young girl who was raped at 16, gave birth to me at 17, and subsequently gave me up for adoption um, to a wonderful single divorcee, yet at the time, no biological father, no adopted father. Listen, difficult times for the young MD, yet as Kool Moe famously said, how you like me now? And if I can be this productive through joy, so can many of us who are watching the show. Now, in the morning show, we like to also touch on the ideal of framing our day before our day has a chance to frame you. Meaning, at times we wake up on the wrong side of the proverbial wrong side of the bed, and that has a way of defining the rest of our day. And so, we help individuals think about having a morning ritual to set their day on the correct path. Let me share my brief ritual as a way to serve as an exemplar and to make this point clear. In the mornings, I wake up at 3:30 a.m. I read a couple of spiritual business books. I do our morning show at 4:45 a.m. here on YouTube's Michael Datcher channel. At 5, I go to the beach. I meditate, pray, do yoga. Um, then I come back, work on my current book for a while longer. Then I go back to the beach to run up all the way up the coast past Santa Monica Superior, all the way back here to Venice Beach, to go to my Gold's Gym here in Venice. Gold's Gym here in Venice to get my workout in, to get my buff on. So guys, by 9:30, I'm feeling amazing. My body's being flooded with endorphins, and that endorphin release gives me a sense of euphoria that I can then use to leverage to move myself towards my own goals and objectives. And so I'm reading three great books as a part of my morning reading now. I'm reading a book called Cash in a Flash, bam, which is kind of a book of spirituality mixed with entrepreneurial reality. I'm reading a book called Own the Moment and a book called The Nag Hammadi Reader. Both of those books deal basically with kind of spirituality in a pretty powerful way. And from those three books right now that I'm reading, I extract some wisdom, which I call the morning chant. Today's morning chant is, as a meditating natural mystic, I know I am the God who lives inside me and who co-creates miracles for me, my family, and my community. So from that reading, I create the morning chant. I create the morning show. So today we're talking about miracles and productivity. And of course, I also think about and contemplate that idea throughout my day. I place it on my phone, for example, and pop it out all day long. All right, so let's dive into the topic. Once again, if you're enjoying the show, please hit the subscribe button now. Get all these videos for free. I did say free. 1, 2, 3, 4, free. Reach out to us. We speak to groups, schools, and organizations. I'll come out personally and speak to your group, school, organization. Reach out. Also, yeah, let's dive into, of course, share these videos on your social media platforms. Let's dive into the topic. All right. So today we're talking about miracles and productivity. Point one is that you want to know that miracles are real. That's half the battle, if not more. Things we define as miracles, hard to kind of explain by natural science, are real. When things happen that you really can't, you think that, that was miraculous, right? So just that's the baseline. You have to believe that things that seem like miracles can actually happen. That's point one. Point two is that as you begin to have that belief, you want to begin to create the context for miracles to occur. Right. So for me, I'm seeing my morning chant. Now, at times I get up late today, for example, and so at times I get up late, and my schedule is off. But my schedule, my morning ritual, is how I lay the foundations for miracles to occur. And so as I consistently lay that foundation, that is how I begin to create a context, an environment for the miracles to manifest. And then that is the key to the next step happening. So I've done my part. I know they're possible. I've done my part. The third and the magic and the miraculous part is that you have to believe beyond a doubt. You have to know that what you are endeavoring for example, as you visualize, which is a part of our particular approach, although miracles can happen in many ways. But as you begin to, in my approach, begin to visualize and see what you would like to have manifest in your life, you have to believe it, that it's already done and you're just waiting for it to appear in the world of phenomena that is happening right now as we speak, and to have such a firm knowledge of that. You're just waiting for it to appear in the world of phenomena. And the more that you believe it beyond the shadow of a doubt, the more that the miraculous will demonstrate itself. And when it begins to happen, I just got to chill. Because when it begins to happen, you start to think, well, what else can I do? All right. Boom, goes the dynamite. That's it for today's show. We are each weekday morning, hella early, at 4:45 a.m. and go until 5 a.m. Here on YouTube's Michael Datcher channel, at 4:45 p.m. and go until 5 p.m. on Facebook Live. Please go to productivethroughjoy.com, see about us. We speak to groups, schools, and organizations about being productive through joy. Definitely go to become a subscriber by pushing the subscribe button right here on YouTube. We'll see you this afternoon at 4:45 p.m. And through all that, until then, let's talk about it and be about it. Deuces.